Good evening, everybody. I'm Ricky. This is the graveyard. And before we get started this evening, first things first, I want to say that our thoughts and prayers are with all the families that were involved in the Key Bridge collapse. And hopefully there's some resolution and these families can have some closure of some kind. Like I said, our hearts and prayers go out to each and every one of them. Tonight, I'm already standing at the entrance of the tunnel. I've got my beautiful daughter, Elle, with me tonight.
Hi.
And she's going to be holding the spirit talker, which she's already got. Find It's Not Human, which is exactly what we get, as I've told you, every time we get close to the tunnel and within the tunnel. It's very few times we've actually gone through here and gotten positive stuff. Mainly during the day, earlier hours, sun's out, you might get some positive. As you can see, we got high tides, we got abnormally high tides. The water's actually come up to the bridge. It's still fine though, we'll be able to get it across, no problem. I've got the EMF, which normally we start getting spikes on when we get up around the area they call the portal, which you'll know is that area because it has a clearing to the right with briars, and of course the ditch on the left. Now usually, I believe, it's right around in here. There, and look, 3 children here, just like I said. This goes off. There's your clearing with the briars right there. There's your ditch, look, bam. This is what they call the portal. And this is the EMF picking this up. And we also got 3 children here. So EMF was spiking, it just dropped down. Look at this. See me. Alright, let's go. And look, it was spiking. As soon as I put the camera on it, it stopped. Alright, let's go a little further. Alright, can somebody tell me who we're talking to back here, please? My daughter is holding a device. You can talk right through that and let us know your name. We were getting some serious spikes. Look. There's nothing around to be causing. Look at this. It's actually in between me and my daughter right now. Right next to us. Finally. Benjamin, is this you? Just say your name across the spirit box, the spirit talker, so I know it's you. Look at this. As soon as we start. Alright, you can follow if you want. Watch these briars though. Alright, I need a name from somebody. I'm getting some really dark stuff. I've also pegged out when we got near the portal. Come on. I know you got something you want to say. There's too much energy here. I'm going to ask something just to see what kind of reply I get. Do you know anything about the accident that happened in Baltimore this morning? Could you tell us what happened, maybe? Look at that.
She will touch you.
Look at this. She will touch you. As I'm spiked out completely, nowhere near any equipment. There's the phone way back there. There's the EMF. My arm completely stretched out away. Alright. She's going to touch me. As long as she touches me and not my daughter, we're fine. I thought I heard something over in there. Oh, did you hear something over there? Or was it me? Did you hear something?
No.
All right. It was probably me, but we're still getting some spikes. It just sounded like one thud, and look.
That thing's going crazy.
It is. It's going literally crazy. Let's go back a little further and see what we can find. All right, who's going to talk to us back here? Benjamin's not going to talk to us, or he would have already come through. It spiked immediately when I said his name. Somebody needs to give me a name. This wouldn't happen to be the witch. Wow. She really spiked in. Still not getting nothing. I'll tell you what. Let's look at that. Going crazy. Nowhere near nothing. There's the spirit.
No.
No. It give me a name. I asked for a name and it give me a name. No. Thank you. Thank you, Nell. It's nice talking with you. Can you tell me a little bit about your life? How was your life here? What was your experience like while you were here? Scratch? And I was spiking out when that Who are you going to scratch? And why are we getting negative all of a sudden? I thought it started out bad, and then I thought we were heading in a positive area. Now we got she will touch you and scratch. That's not very positive. We've also gotten I'm into trees, which I know sounds weird, but we're alive. What do we know about their world? Other than what we find out when we do this. So let's go back a little further. Johnson, which is a last name. So, all right, look at this. Are you telling me your name was Nell Johnson? Awesome. Awesome. Can you tell me, are you a positive energy or negative? I hope you're not in association with the witch. Look at this thing going crazy when I said that. Hold on, I got two hoods on. So I took them off so I could hear better, because I keep thinking I'm hearing something, but obviously I'm not, or Elle would picked up on it. Man, look at this. Well, we didn't get a response about the accident last night at the Key Bridge, so look, as I asked that question about the Key Bridge, they actually come across and say unknown as I was getting spikes. I mean, she was, and it's doing it again. It was up around orange, yellow orange when that was said. We're going to go a little bit further back. Boy, oh boy, TikTok. Look at this.
Forward.
Just as I'm telling you this, we get go forward, and it spiked out again as soon as they said it. You know what? Maybe this would be a good spot to try the cat ball. Let's do that. Let me walk over here. I got to find, look at this. It was going crazy until I did that. I gotta try to find somewhere to set it down. Bear with me. Can you reach in this pocket though and pull that out? Thank you. Alright, we got the cat ball on. Alright, so there's the cat ball right here. Hold on, babe. I'm just going to set these up. Alright, what do we got?
The man scares me.
Alright, so along with that, we just got the man scares me. I've got the EMF sitting up here, spiking out by itself, sitting on a tree that's fallen. It should not be putting off anything like what you're seeing at all. Again, here's the phone, the spirit talker.
Don't go further.
Don't go further. Are you kidding me? Okay. I tell you what, I won't go further if you can make that cat ball go off for me like you're doing the EMF. Please. You're really lighting up that EMF. I appreciate it. I'm asking you with all due respect, can you please make this cat ball light up for me? It is not going to do it. For some reason, look at that EMF. And there is nothing here that should be drawing that kind of energy at all. Nothing. Alright, I'm talking to you guys, right?
Where am I?
Where am I? Well, right now you're in some woods that's got a lot of water around it, laying around. Dense, a lot of briars. I could walk you back out to the graveyard if you want. But before we go, regardless, I'll still do it for you. But do you think you can make that cat ball go off? I'd really like to see that. Look at that. But it will not touch that cat ball.
You hear that?
Yeah. Alright. Take this.
I got it.
Look at this. Remember I told you I've got several relatives buried back here. My grandmom Anna. Alright. Let's turn. Alright, so we're walking back out after those responses. I don't want to stay back here much longer with my daughter. Plus we were hearing some banging. Disagree? Are you kidding me right now? I'm not going to leave my daughter back here in this mess. And we were just hearing banging right from here while getting spikes? Hell no. Come on. We can walk around out here, but I'm getting her out of this. EMF steadily spiking. Before we leave, is there anybody that has something they want to say? I could have swore I heard something with my own ears right then. That's why you can't hear, because that hood's up. I thought I heard something with my own ears. Listen.
I heard that.
It sounded like thumping.
Yeah, I heard
like
it.
a drum, didn't it?
Yeah, here we go. Emergency.
Oh my God, and we getting spikes. We just heard thumping like a drum coming from that area over there. And remember, I told you a very, 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 very long time ago, this was Native American land. Of course, we all know that. Alright guys, we're pulling out of here. Things were getting a little too crazy. I didn't want to leave my daughter. Mortuary. As we get spikes.
What does that mean?
Mortuary. That's where once you die, that's where you're sat before you go out to be buried. Alright, so we're coming back up towards... Look at... My body is close by spikes. More direct contact. I swear the tunnel will never let you down. I hope one day I can actually bring people back here to experience this. That would be awesome. Alright, so we're about to leave the tunnel. Remember, if you're on this side, this is where you gotta stay. If you're an evil energy, you're not allowed to cross this property, this water. You stay on this side. If you're a little child and you're looking for your grave or you're looking for the light, follow me. Look at that. Okay? Alright. Look. Yeah, spiked again when it did it. As soon as I turned, it stopped. And well, showing you guys. Alright, so the last time I was on the back side of this, I got some pretty not chill stuff. Really don't want to talk about it, but you see the EMS going off again. But yeah, one of these days I'm going to find out who the ghost of the woman is that we caught standing here. If you go to my page, you should be able to see her on there. That's actually zoomed in. That picture, we zoomed in to be able to see that and found it. Just a woman standing there. 2 pics. One looks like she's out from the woods a little bit. One looks like she's standing right at the wood line. And it's right here. And we were spiking. Alright, let's take a walk up this way. Nan. That's the second time I've got that. Remember, I told you my grandmother's nickname was Nana, Nan. She was called a lot of different things as far as like grandmother goes, those kind of names. Of course, we could be talking to somebody completely different. I don't know. Definitely lit up then. Is that you, my mom? My mom, Anna? I don't think so. I think if it was, she'd make that shine. She'd let me know it was her. Okay. See all this water still laying around everywhere? We're about to get another 3.5, 4 inches dropped on top of this. It never ends around here. Literally, never ends. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take a stroll through. And we're going to try to work our way up to that front corner behind that blue house where my daughter, the one that's with me now, was dancing behind my back as we were getting ha-ha across the Spirit Talker, and she didn't tell me until after the fact, so I had no way to tell you two after the fact. Frank. Now we're starting to pick up names. Hello, Frank. It's nice to talk to you. Are we close to your resting area? Alright, we're not getting a whole lot out here. Getting little spikes on the EMF until I point the camera. So, remember me telling you I had a grandmother here. This is my grandmother. Beloved mother, Anna Lee Brittingham. 1922 to 2019. Love you, my mom. And see, this is what I'm talking about. Right down from her is another Anna. So there could have been lots of people in here that had nicknames along those lines. That's why I try not to be too quick to jump into it being a relative. You okay? Alright, we're going to make our way up to this front right corner. Look at... Take photo. Alright, pause. Okay, we're back. And as soon as we come back, after take a photo, we get, I lost one of my legs. Alright. So, we're going to hightail it over here to this corner. Oh, man. Anybody through here got anything they want to say? If so, now it'd be time to talk. You got two people here that's willing to... Look at this. Are you kidding me? Okay, where would be a good place? The corner we're heading to? There seems to be a jokester over there. Alright, we got a little jump here. One over. You okay?
Here you go.
Look at this. They killed him. Alright. So, it looks like instead of getting that prankster, we're going to start getting some dark stuff in, which happens sometimes in this area. So, it wouldn't shock me at this point what comes across that, to be honest with you. I've gotten so many different things. And they're always in the right areas. It's like, how does it know I'm in a graveyard? How does it know I'm in my room? How does it know I'm way out in the middle of the woods, an hour away from home? I mean, come on. At some point, you just got to stop and think. Alright, so we're over here. Is the one that laughed, ha ha? Are you here? Does my daughter need to do another dance for you to say it? I'll turn my back. I'll turn my back and let her do her thing. And I can't see. I'm going to go over here and talk. I'm kind of surprised we're getting this little over here. To be honest with you, it's normally not like this at all. At all. Look. Yes, there's so many graves from the 1800s in here. So many. We're coming up on them right now as we speak. I mean, literally. Let's go down the line. Lorenz Landon, 1896, 1942. A double. 1857, 1928. 1863, 1946. Is that what that says? Look at this. 1890, 1922. And it just goes on and on and on. And there's also some a little older, there's some newer, there's some up until recent days. They still bury back here, so just surprised we're not getting a whole lot on the spirit box. You know what? Let's try something. Let's walk down the lane. Every time, remember both times we got down there at the corner, we got that warning about the dark entity? Well, I keep getting those warnings going down that lane.
Yeah.
So let's see if we get any this time.
And maybe we could go to the grave where it said to touch the water. That was open.
Yeah. Many soldiers here. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I've gotten it several times, and we thank you for your service. We all appreciate it so much. Alright, so we're trying a little experiment here. See how far we get down the lane before we get a warning. And look, stomach problems. Ironically enough, just before my 3 a.m. session last night, I was fine when I woke up. As soon as my feet hit the floor, my stomach started turning, literally. Yeah, we need answers. I'm trying to figure out. I've been doing research, going back in, looking at everything that I can, and it's just, for some of these, it's just breadcrumbs. It takes a while to put together. Look at this. Again, Sarah. That's hitting a little close to home. We got a nice loud truck going by. I'm gonna slip through here. As you can see, there's more graves. That's just over the years with the floodings and all that. It's taking its toll. Alright, we're gonna zigzag our way through, see what we get. You know what, El? Why don't we do this? Why don't you take the EMF, let me have that, and see if we can get anything different. Let's jump back. Look at that. Just as I'm talking about it, want to know the truth. Can it be any clearer? Can it hit any closer to home? Yes, I want to know the truth. I want to know why I'm having nightmares. I want to know why when I'm struggling to stay asleep. I want to know why every time me and my daughter get close to this corner, we're warned about a dark entity. And I've went up there by myself at night and damn near get nothing. So yeah, there is a lot that I want to know. I want to know what's going on in that tunnel. I want to know what's going on the other side in the graveyard that's hidden. Yeah. I want to know it all. As you can see, we're getting closer to that turn. So this is our turn now. Every time we get this far or get around this way, we get some type of warning.
The tree gets all too. Right when we get to that tree.
Yeah, right when we get to the tree at the turn. All right, everybody. Look at this. They do rituals. That's the kind of stuff I don't like, and that's the kind of stuff you start to get when you get closer to this turn, that tree, and that front corner. And she's starting to get spikes. I missed it. All right, who's going to talk to us over here? Let's go under this tree, yo. All right, so right now we're underneath these huge trees here. We're gonna see. Look at this. Every time, L, there it is again. He's coming with spikes on top. It's just like we were telling you. Look at that. He's coming. They do rituals. He's coming. I'm sorry. This is the part that really bothers me. It makes me timid and not want to go further with my daughter here. Yeah. All right, let's walk a little bit more forward. All right, so you told me he's coming, and you also told me they do rituals. Can I have a name? Who's he? Who's the one that you're speaking about? Good. This man who does this stuff is good? I don't know. I think it maybe we're talking to a couple different ghosts here. I'm not going to go all the way to the front. So if there's anybody right now that has anything they want to say, they better say it. Because I'm not taking my daughter all the way to the front. Alright, we're going to make this left. Head back around. There's another good shot of the church. It's very big, very old, but beautiful. And there's the tower with the bells that we've gotten, church bells on the Spirit Talker. Wow, we are really not getting a whole lot back here. And normally we get a lot. But the good thing is, it did confirm the warnings. Because as soon as we got to the exact place we were talking about, right around in here, where that turn is, where that tree is.
Painted eye.
Painted eye. I have no idea what that means. No idea. But we can research it and find out. So, I mean, I literally have no idea what that means. Maybe Native American? I don't know. I do not know. Alright, let's see if we can find some more talkative ones over here. We've been warned enough to stay away from the front. I'm going to heed that warning, especially with my daughter with me.
My name is Joseph.
Look at this. My name is Joseph. Joseph, did you come through the other night in my room by the name of Joe? Were you the one that was making the cat ball go off? Let's try something else. We'll turn that on. If I can get it to sit still.
Patience.
Patience. Look at that. I'm trying to get the cat ball to balance. And we get patience. Alright, you know what? Let's try another one. I can't believe it just said that. I was literally struggling to get that cat ball to stay on top of that. You know what? Let's go to the tree that I normally go to, though. So, in doing this, we will pass this area. You want to hold that for me?
I got spikes, big ones.
Big ones again,
It just went away. Right? It
of
came
course,
over here.
because I was about to talk
There we
about
go.
this.
Big spikes.
There she sits, still piled up. Look at this, what my daughter's getting. Right here. All right, let's head over here underneath this tree.
Looks like someone's following us.
Yeah. She said it looks like somebody's following us because it's still going. Normally, that's what it is. It's okay if you want to follow us under this tree. I'm going to put a toy out for you to play with. If there's any kids around, you're more than welcome to play with it. Alright, so this is where I go by myself to set up. Look at this. What we get?
I once lived here.
I once lived here and we were getting spikes. There it goes again.
Someone wants to get the cat ball.
Yep. Alright, bud. He, she, I'm sorry. I'm going to set the cat ball down right here for you. Let me have the EMF. We're going to set that EMF right there. Alright. So we're getting some spikes on the EMF. Anybody around us that wants to play with this cat ball right here, that's this. All you got to do is touch it, and it'll shine all pretty different types of colors. Just like this one, but better. Joseph, are you still with us? Is somebody different over here now? All right, come on. I brought this toy out here for you to play with. All you got to do is touch it and it'll glow for you. You getting anything? Nothing?
No, not yet.
It's silent over here. They say patience, but I don't know if I've got that kind of patience. Alright.
There you go.
Of course. Look at that. She pushed, as in they were trying to get to the cat ball, but one got pushed away. Alright. We're going to try it one more time. I'll give you a couple minutes. I just turned that back on. So that's why it's blinking. When it shuts off, then we'll know. After that point, she comes on, we know it's for her. Just for everybody to know, I started out with a very decent battery, and I'm all the way down to 15%. I'm talking like 86, 89%. Now I'm down to 15%. Come on. You've got energy now. You can make that cat ball light. Please. You know what? I'm not going to force it.
I understand you.
I understand you. Well, I'm glad you do. I'm not going to force it on you. If you're not interested, then we're going to move on. So, let's make this left. Head back up over this way. Look at that.
It gets lonely.
Look. Yeah, I've gotten that a couple times back here. I'm sure it does. But don't you have all these other spirits that we're talking with around you? Do you guys communicate in any way? I'm sure you do. It's been heard of before.
I just like to talk.
Look. Wow. Direct. You just like to talk. Well, we've been trying to get you to talk. Where have you been? You can say anything you want on this device. Anything. And it goes silent again after it says I like to talk. That's what I said. To see in my room, when they come through, it's one after another. Like there's hardly any break when they're on point. And out here sometimes it's just like that. And then other times it's a roller coaster.
Am I really dead?
Look at this. Am I really dead? Wow. I'm sorry to be the one to tell you this, honey, but yes, sir, sorry to tell you, he, she, I'm sorry to tell you, but yes, you have passed on. All you got to do is look for that white light and start walking towards it. And don't stop. That's the best place you could be. Is something holding you out here? Is that dark entity in the front or the witch in the back? Are they holding you here? Is there a problem? Alright guys, we're getting ready to shut this one down. So, I'm going to give them their countdown like I normally do. Okay, here we go guys. If you got something you want to say, here's your countdown. 5, 4, Billy. Nice time to come through, Billy, but we're still leaving, pal. So I'm gonna start over respectfully. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you, everybody. I really appreciate all the love and support on YouTube, on TikTok. Look at this.
I turned it off.
It's off, and it's still come through. Are you kidding me? That's the freakiest shit I've ever seen in my life. Off. That is not on. This is on. Hold on.
It's off right now. It would be brighter.
See how it's brighter and the bar's moving? This is off. Wow. That was weird. Unless we totally looked at it wrong, which I'll look at it again. But anyway, thank you for all the support. You'll never know how much it means to me. You're helping me live a dream and get closer and closer to making it bigger. I hope you enjoy the content. Please subscribe, like, hit that notification button so you can be updated to the latest content. And again, our hearts and prayers are with the families of the ones involved directly in the Key Bridge accident and collapse. Our hearts are with you and our prayers. And to everybody else out there, until the next episode, stay scared.